Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Best Card Breaks. This is Nick, and we are live with our next case of 2025 Bowman Baseball Hobby. Pick your team action is coming at you. How we doing tonight, everyone? Let me know who's hanging out. Say hello in the chat if you're joining us. Happy Monday. For as happy as Mondays can be. Let's go, my friends. We are at a 3150 Superfractor Bounty. Let's see if tonight is going to be the night that we hit it, or if we're going to have to wait till a later case to find our first super. We are going to keep ripping 25 Bowman until, if it takes us a good 6 months to hit a Superfractor, I guess we'll be ripping Bowman for 6 months. So good luck to everyone. Again, we did update pricing here. Lots of teams went down. All right, a few teams did go up. Probably at least half, I think, went down by at least $5 to $10. Big bounty. Overall case pricing is lower too. So the case pricing dropped to not just team spots. Let me pull up the video feed so I can see any comments. There we go. And as always, good luck. Our Delight case, I believe, is full as well. That'll be ripping next. We'll have more tomorrow. We do have a 3-case Pick Your Player filling up right now. About 100 or so left in that one, I think. Did update some pricing there as well. A lot of the big guys are gone. So just a lot of cheaper good value spots left. Plenty of football. I think there's 3 football breaks open right now. We've been jamming some football big time. Also, I'm trying something different. This room, we have a break studio, gets a little stuffy in here. It can get a little warm in here, so I did put a quiet fan. A quiet fan in here. It is, and if you hear kind of like a buzzing almost, that's the fan. So I'm hoping it's not too noticeable. But we needed to get something in here to kind of get the air flowing a little bit. To $1.99 on the Sean Keys. And JJ, nice one there on the Reptilian. Again, paper base is its own spot. And Sean Keys to $3.50. All right, a couple of keys to kick us off. The keys to victory. You have cards and A's. Easton? I don't believe so. I show Buddy. Are you Buddy? Cards. Yeah, are you? Oh, Easton, are you Buddy? Buddy Hyde? Is that you? Jose Briseno to kick us off. Not too shabby there for the Tigers. I know we're looking for McGonigal, but he's a pretty good number 2. Good hit. Tigers over to Snoop Jeff. Snoop Jeff, 3rd break with us. Thank you, Jeff. Nice hit. Oh, that's your dad. Okay, so your dad got the spots for you. Cool. Jack, Mr. Caglione on the X-Fractor. JJ. Well, good luck on the Cardinals and A's. It's a nice little something here, at least to start us off with the JJ Reptilian. See if we can find you an auto. Kind of a slow release week. Not a whole lot of stuff coming out this week. Carson Binge. And Blue Shimmer, Victor Rodriguez over to the Dodgers. Numbered out of 150. Pena base. Orelvis, red rookie. Made base. Osbel Gonzalez mini diamonds. And that'll do it for box number 1. The Super Bounty continues. All right, number 2. How we doing on a Monday? Monday vibes, guys. It's quiet. It's quiet in the chat. Let's go. I want to hit a nice orange, too. You don't see too many true oranges popping up, auto-wise. I don't think we've hit very many at all, but we have hit a big one with that JJ last week. So true orange is the only place you can get them as hobby. Here we go. Box 2. Esteban Gonzalez. Almost passed by that one. Kind of came out of nowhere. Guardians. Rob Kennedy. There you go, Rob. Kind of snuck up on me. Winston Santos X-Fractor. Condon. Matt Wilkinson on the Reptilian. And to 15, Aiden Smith. Rose Gold Mini Diamond over to the Rays. Mr. Eisner. Not quite a first Bowman, but nice low number hits. Arias. Chase Young on the red rookie. Mini Diamond Malcolm Moore. Eduardo Quintero, nice hit Dodgers on the Reptilian base. To 150, Yoferi Rodriguez, top 100. And Bryce Rayner, Tigers to 125. Aqua X-Fractor. And that'll close out box 2. All right, number 3. All right, box 3. Here we go. See if we get an early auto again. Yep, it's going to be blue. Kadeem Dia. Over to the Twins to 150 blue X-Fractor. Mr. Eisner. There you go. Kadeem Dia. Cole Fontenelli. Arias base. Santiago Suarez. Reptile. Brian Reynolds to 250 on the purple paper. And James Tibbs to 199. Shea Whitcomb, red rookie. Cam Caminiti, mini diamonds. Emil Morales, reptile. Pena. And Josh Noth to 150, blue Ray Wave. Monte base. And that'll do it. Box 3. 3 down. Number 4. Here we go. Caglione out of 150, or sorry, 125 blue paper. Nice color match. Gary Gill Hill to 150 blue shimmer. Gregory Barrios over to the Rays, base ink. And Mr. Eisner on the Barrios ink. Esteban Gonzalez, X-Fractor. McGonigal base. Jonah Tong, nice hit Mets. Guy is selling extremely well. Extremely well right now. JJ Base. Oh, I haven't seen one of these yet. How about a Retrofractor Steve Carlton for the Cardinals? We did pull a gold Brooks Robinson, but I haven't seen the Carlton yet. There you go, buddy, or should I say Easton? Nice hit. Base Retrofractor Steve Carlton. Marcos Torres to 125, Aqua X-Fractor. David Festa, red rookie. Carlos Tavares, mini diamond. On to box 5. Still no super, still on the hunt. 3150 if we get one here. To the owner of the team. Break credit. 3150 break credit, I should clarify. It is not a cash bounty. All right, number 5. Here we go. Jose Braceno, it's a 175 on the pink paper. Paulino Santana, reptile. I think this is an orange reptilian. It is. Yu Min Lin, number 1 of 25, over to the D-backs. Look so close. This is just like a little bit brighter than the base reptile. I sit to the D-backs. I think we got some purple ink. Fabian Lopez over to the Marlins. We posted our red auto on Instagram, and Fabian liked our post. It was pretty cool. I always like it when athletes interact a little bit, you know. It's sure they get blown up with tags and messages and things like that, but Jake Tony and the Marlins. But it's nice when they actually see something that you tag them in and they give it a little like. Corey Lewis, X-Fractor. Johnny Level, reptile. Condon base. Corbin Carroll to 299. How about Corbin getting back into form? Gary Gill Hill to 350. Corbin finding his Rookie of the Year vibes back. Like a one random backwards card. Schwellenbach, red rookie. Barrios, mini diamonds. Five down, 1 to go in our first half. Speak Franklin Arias into existence. All right. Franklin Arias auto right here. All right, that box. You're 3 boxes away. We'll see if it happens. All right. Franklin Arias, come to us. Make your presence known. I feel like I'm talking to a ghost, right? Like, anybody ever watched the Ghost Chasers or whatever it's called, Ghost Hunters? Give us a sign if you're here. Make some noise. You just hear that silly thing that reads the just goes non-stop. I don't even know what that thing does, but talking to Frank, the ghost of Franklin Arias. Make your presence known. So you got the Brewers too. Do you want some Jesus Mate? Do you want Franklin Arias with a side of Jesus Mate? We'll speak them both into existence. Can't have one without the other. Here we go. Number 6. And Nate Nanko. Over to the A's. Easton. There you go. A couple of hits for you. Not too shabby. McGonigal. Nice X-Fractor for the Tigers. Mitch Jeb. Arias base. Well, there's a base. Marcos Torres to $3.99. Rhett Lauder, red rookie. O'Neill Perez, mini diamond. Dowell, Joseph. Frenierber Montilla to $1.99. And there we go. Box 6, halfway home, my friends. Sounds great. You didn't want to get too greedy. Hey, that's the part of it, right? You want to get all the hits. Or you want to hit, I should say, you want to hit what you're hoping to hit. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that one, but you get it. You want to do good every single time. It's always my thing too. I wish we could get 30 hits. 30 people. Everyone hits. Breaks like this. All right, you got one right there. One more, and then we'll find your Arias. Dude, what if it's the Superfractor? How crazy would that be? What if we just pull the Arias Superfractor? I assume it hasn't been hit yet. So not only do I want to, like, obviously our Superfractor bounty is very high, 3150. We haven't hit one in a while, but boy, I want to hit an auto, a Superfractor first Bowman auto. Like it's just the dream. You know, we pulled a handful throughout the years, but not many. Not many at all. Here we go. Box 7. Let's see what we got. Let's see what's going on. Asbel Gonzalez to 250. Condon on the Reptilian, the Rockies. Shea Whitcomb to 499. And Kyle Teal to 75. First, I think that's first White Sox card for Teal. After he was traded from the Red Sox. He went to one color, from one color sock to another. And a Caglione for the Royals, numbered to 299. This is still a phenomenal card, y'all. This is really what you're chasing with the Royals. I mean, they have a lot of prospects too, but this is kind of what you want to hit there. Nice hit, easy money. Caglione, one of the best players in the minors currently. Wouldn't be surprised if he's called up very, very soon. That guy is good. Fernando Cruz, X-Fractor. Gonagall base. For not a first Bowman auto, that's a good one. Make sure you guys check out the 3-case Pick Your Player. I will let you know if you do want multiple players, I'm going to put a 20 off 3 discount on after this break, most likely. O'Neill Perez. So you can buy 3, get 20 bucks off the total. So a lot of guys in there you can get for free just buying 2. Braden Montgomery to 150. Of course, Braden, first White Sox card as well. Going from the Red Sox to the White Sox. Color. Sock color change. David Ortiz Jr. Mini Poppy. That's box 7. It's time to pull Franklin Arias. Oh, he did get called up. Oh, there we go. All right. I totally missed that. Was that today? Did he get called up today? Or am I like... It's been a busy weekend, so if it happened this weekend, I didn't even know. Maybe it's today, and then I'll feel a lot better. Today was... I basically didn't have internet for most of the day. I was here at the shop waiting for the guy to get here, the tech. So we were on the verge of not breaking tonight if they couldn't get here today. Luckily there was an appointment open and the window was 2 to 5 p.m. He got called up to AAA or to the majors. That's a big difference. That would probably be why I feel like I would have known if Caglione got called up to the majors. But yeah, called up to AAA, that's cool. Yeah, he needs to be there, but we had some internet issues yesterday where it was kind of coming in and out, and then it was really slow when it was on, and then today it was working. AAA. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, I was gonna say I feel like I would have seen if he got called up to the majors. And I'm freaking out. Like, what did I miss? How do I miss Caglione not getting called up? Yeah, I meant. Sorry, he needs to get called up to the majors. But it was super spotty and like super slow today. So I restarted the modem again. Like that's all I've been doing. And the internet just never came back. So I called them. Luckily they had an appointment available today between 2 and 5 p.m. and he showed up at like 4:58. I kid you not. I was sitting here for 3 hours just finding stuff to do around the shop because we didn't have internet. So we were on the verge of not breaking tonight. Wow. We're going back to 2020 draft in this case. How about Bazana to 100? Another very good hit. For the Guardians, Mr. Kennedy. There you go. That's the mini diamonds to 100. That one's the sparkle to 299. Wow. All right, we got the 2024 Bowman Draft Showcase. Or at least big boys. All right, Connor Griffin's next. Sorry, it wasn't Franklin. It wasn't Franklin Arias. I got it wrong. Esteban Mejia, but Connor Griffin's coming next. Connor Griffin Inc. I gotta try and call something here. Gotta make something appear. And then Jesus Made. All right, we'll give you that one. Jesus Made. Aiden Smith. And Nibel Mariano to 125. I don't know why I put those away. Not even done. Looks like we got some orange paper coming up. Cruz on the red rookie. Nick Kurtz, mini diamonds. Chen Wei Lin on the Bowman logo foil. I said Cardinals. Easton. You've already been blessed with the auto. Oh, that was yours too? Jeez. You got the JJ? That's awesome. Yeah, I think that one's going to grading if I recall. Or have we not looked that over yet? I don't remember, but Kareem Dia. Orange paper. Paul Skeens. Nice. You know, this dude has only 17 earned runs in 10 starts, and the Pirates have only won 3 of them. The Pirates have lost 7 of his 10 starts. Nice hit, Pirates. Bessel. Mr. Bill. Victor Rodriguez to 350. That's crazy. It's like, but then you got, what was it, Jackson Jobe? Is that it? He's they've won his first 5 starts or first 8 starts. Only the second time that's ever happened. Well, technically third, but the first 2 were both in 2001. And he's traded to a big team. I don't think that's going to happen, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think the Pirates are still building a little bit. I think they got some good stuff happening. I think Connor Griffin, very good prospect. I'm gonna, we have the Indians, of course, that Essel, and it's been a ghost town, right? I went to a couple games last year before Skeens got called up, and it was like Skeens and that's it, right? Miguel Andujar, who's like absolutely destroying AAA and not in the majors anymore. I don't understand. But it's like a ghost town, right? Kind of waiting for a couple of these single A and double A guys to get called up. I think the Indians will be pretty good. Might have a pretty good squad. But I don't think they're going to get rid of Skeens. You can't let someone like that go. You got to try and keep him long term. That is a piece you build around. Even though he's a pitcher, and I personally don't like paying up for pitchers, but Skeens, the pitchers just get injured too often, I feel. But Skeens so far seems very, very durable. Here we go. Here we go. Box 8 or 9. Ricardo Yan for the D-backs. Dan Otis. I know we're looking for Slade, but Ricardo Yan base ink. Lucas Ramirez X-Fractor. Engelth Urena. That's always the... I just have trouble pronouncing that one. Caleb Lomavida to 399. And Jace Young, a little rookie action to 399. Aaron Estrada to 150 Orioles. Pirates have a history of not paying pitchers. Yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, you really can't think of a whole lot of like top pitchers that have been a Pirate. Garrett Cole, but they got rid of him, right? That's to your point. They let Garrett Cole go. So we'll see. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. Skeens he's just different. And I feel like that, you know, they wanted his debut patch too. I mean, that kind of shows you where their head's at with him. Cameron Sullivan mini diamonds. What would Dick's do? The Dick's Sporting Goods that has it on display. I bet. I'm willing to bet if they trade him or like get rid of him or whatever, let him go, I guarantee you they sell it. I guarantee you. They'll put it back on the market, see if they make a little bit of profit. Jose Briseno, or Josue, there you go. Josue, I guess that's how you pronounce it. Briseno to 250. I think I've been saying that wrong the whole time. 9 down. 3 to go. Like, Skeens ain't here anymore. We don't want this thing. Give us our $2 million back. I wonder, I mean, I'd be curious to see, like, let's say that's 4 years up the road and they let Skeens go. What do you think that'll sell for? I mean, I guess if he's still absolutely dominating, the sky's the limit. We don't know what the economy will be like. We don't know what the hobby market will be like. I mean, singles have only gotten stronger. You know, you had COVID and the incline of everything, singles, boxes, everything, and then singles kind of cooled off. Prices did go down quite a bit, and then repacks started happening, and the repack market is keeping the singles market strong. And in general, you know, the hobby is still very, very, very strong. Hasn't really cooled down. So interesting, you know, it's been 5 years now, 5 years since COVID. So what's the landscape looking like 5 years up the road? Excited to see what happens with licensed Chrome or licensed Topps basketball and football. I think we're going to see another market pop again here in October. Everyone's going to come back for Topps Chrome basketball. That's going to be a big release. Depends on where he's at. Yeah, that's true, yeah. If he goes to the Yankees, they'll be screaming because they'll make a ton of money. I feel like that's the one. Like he becomes a, what other team? Yankee, a Dodger, right? Yankees or Dodgers. They'll be like, yes! Out of $4.99, young Carlos Lara. They will be extremely happy with that outcome. We got orange coming up. I hope it's autographed. Hope it's ink. I don't think it's going to be. To $4.99 on the Brooks Lee. And true orange, non-auto. Cole Fontenelli. At least it's a first Bowman guy. Nice hit for our Angels. Big Cross. There you go. Cole Fontenelli. That's probably too, you got to think of that. When you're buying that card, if you're buying it as an investment too, like I'm going to put $2 million into this card and I'm going to hope he becomes a Yankee in 5 years. Right? That's literally like, that's why I'm buying it. If he becomes a Yankee, I'm rich. If he does not become a Yankee, I probably lose a few $100,000 here. You know? Jansel Villarroel. There you go. Astros base ink. Going over to Jim Baker. Mr. Baker, Ricardo Yan, X-Fractor. Boy, I've been pretty bad at the called shots tonight. Condon, nice one to $3.99 on the paper. No Arias yet, no Mate yet, and no Connor Griffin. Got 2 boxes to make that happen here. Christian Campbell on the Reptile. Amo Morales to $350. Luis Angel, red rookie. Made base. Haroon Escobar, mini diamonds. And that is going to close out box 10. 2 to go. Got a Skeens auto from me if he goes to the Yankees. You're selling it. Yep. I get that. Yeah, I have a really cool piece. I went to the Star Wars May the 4th game last year. And I won the Skeens game-worn jersey autographed. So I have that. I don't have it framed yet. I was really trying to see if I could get the patch that they wore, that they had like an Indianapolis Indians logo that was kind of Star Wars decked out, and then they had a BB-8 patch because they had a BB-8 jersey. And I was seeing if I could get those patches for the framing, and they wouldn't let me. So I'm gonna try one more time, see if maybe they can put me in contact with the place that made them, and see if I can get some. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I got it for an absolute steal of a price too, under $2,000 if you could believe it. They did a live auction during the game. And it was like on mobile, but you had to go and place your bids on the website. And the cutoff, it ended at the start of the 7th inning. All you had to do was be winning or something like that. I won it. So that'll eventually be on display here. I'll throw it up on the wall once I get it framed. Box 11, here we go. Here we go. But it's he didn't pitch in the game, but he did wear it. So he wore it sitting on the in the bullpen. So it is game worn, you know. I don't know if it game used. He didn't really use it because he just kind of sat there, but whatever you call that. Rafael Flores to 499 on the sky blue. Elvin Garcia. Shea Whitcomb to 125 on the blue paper. And George Clausen to 350. JJ. Ooh, gold ink. Dodgers rookie pitcher. Show me some Roki Sasaki, baby. Gold out of 50. Nasty Dodgers. Mr. Bill. Wow. Let's go. Second gold Roki auto that we have pulled. Nasty hit. Bill Esselman, big congrats. Big congrats. Let's go. That's nasty. That is sick. That's all it takes for the Dodgers right there. Roki Sasaki. Unreal. Unreal. Bishop Letzen. X-Fractor. Pena. Sweet. Made base. Yeah, second gold. Second gold we pulled. We pulled a redemption refractor. So his refractors are redemptions. That's cool. 2 out of the 50. Cam Caminiti. Out of 499 on the Richard Maddock. Kumar, red rookie. JJ, mini diamonds. All right, couple of JJ parallels. One box to go. Come on, we need Franklin Arias, Jesus Made, and Connor Griffin so I can feel good about myself. Maybe we'll get a triple auto box with all three. And ever since that first case, we had that, the first case in our 5-caser had 2 autos in like 7 of the boxes. Ever since then, no double auto boxes. All right. Last box magic, here we go. That was a nice auto to pull right at the end here. We needed a little something extra with this case. We got it. We got it. Here we go. Box number 12, and then we'll be ripping Delight case of Delight coming up right after this, and then some football as we get full for the remainder of the evening. Escobar, Reptilian. And Josh Noth, Brew Crew to 75. Common base. And our final auto, not too shabby. It's not Jesus Made, but it's not a bad consolation prize. Luis Pena. There you go, Jeff. A little something. Not the greatest case for you, my friend, but a little something right there at the end to help out. Kevin Castillo X-Fractor. And we have a half a box left to see if we get a Superfractor, or else it will be 3,200 for our Delight case. Charles McAdoo. Carson Bench. Alcantara. Mitch Jebb, Mini Diamonds. And that'll do, my friends. That seemed like a very light box. That'll do for our next hobby case of Bowman. Get these guys put away. Quick recap for you. And we'll be on to our Delight case. Here we go. This is the top Mini Diamonds, Red Rookies, Reptilians, and X-Fractors that we pulled. Some Mate base in there as well. Paper color, we've got Shea Whitcomb to 125, Brooks Lee to 499, Condon to 399, Jace Young to 399, Lama Vida to 399, Che Wei Lin on the Bowman logo foil, Josue Briseno to 175, Caglione to 125, Sean Keys to 199. Chrome color, we've got, oh, wrong spot, but Escobar Reptilian. Josh Noth to 75, also the Mini Diamond. I put these in the wrong spot, I guess. Cole Fontenelli to 25, Briseno to 250, Estrada to 150, Mariano to 125, Ortiz Jr., also wrong spot. Braden Montgomery to 150, Kyle Teal to 75, Franierber, Montilla to 199, Human Lin to 25, Marcos Torres to 125, Garrett Gill-Hill to 150, Josh Noth to 150, Tibbs to 199, Yoferi Rodriguez to 150, Rayner to 125, out of 15, Aiden Smith, Victor Rodriguez to 150, Sean Keys to 350. Autographs over here, we've got Jancil Villarroel, Ricardo Yan, Nate Nanko, Gregory Barrios, and Esteban Gonzalez. Up to the showcase, Base Ink, Luis Pena going out to the Brew Crew. Little Retro Fractor, Steve Carlton over to the Cardinals. Josue Briseno to 499 to the Tigers. Nice orange paper on the Paul Skeens, 25 of 25. Fabian Lopez to 250, Marlins. Kadeem Dia to 150 for the Twins. And some big ones. One little retro with 2024 draft here. Caglione to 299 and Bazana to 100. Nice hits, Royals and Guardians. And how about an absolute monster gold Roki Sasaki rookie auto to 50. Wow, number 50 of 52. Just noticed that. Bookend, big congrats, Mr. Esselman and the Dodgers. Nice, nice, nice. There we go, my friends. That'll do for our hobby case. Come hang out for some Delight action in just a few minutes. Do appreciate you all hanging out with me and joining as always. Have a great rest of your night. We'll see you soon and take care.